Hello VOD. New camera angle. As you can see, I was tired of like looking myself in VOD and I'm just like staring at the screen like a zombie. So I decided I was gonna do something about it and switch my camera angle. So you see this new camera angle today. Hello everybody. Hello Salt. Hello Cyrus. Hello Hyena and Creamsicle. And first time chat from Body. How's it going, my friend? Are you a Gregtech New Horizons player, or did you find me some other way? It's nice to meet you. And hello, Jenkins. New camera angle looks good. Yeah, I agree. I saw this. I was watching, just like flicking through Twitch. I saw Ten's stream, and I saw that he had the sideways camera angle. And I was like, wait a minute, that kind of cooks. Kind of like that. How's everybody doing this morning? Morning. It is fully 11:35 p.m. Oh, I guess it'll be morning in a sec. Today, I guess I'll show off a couple of smaller things that we did. Um, I made some Stargate parts, and it's expensive. I made the crystals, so I had to do something funky for this. I ended up, because it was like a 44,000 second recipe, there's one thing you can do to like fix that, and that's to despec these three right here, which improves the amount of parallels. And then for like a fraction of a second, just crank this up. I cranked it up to like 10 million, and it was using like 160,000 magnetohydrodynamically, whatever, per 5 seconds. And I just hit the recipe and then cranked it back down to 10. And that took 44,000 seconds for each of these. So it was just two recipes. But yeah, it was a whole thing. But we've got some Stargate parts, so I'm gonna walk over to our nice little front road here. Hello, Annie. Yeah, we got a new angle. I was tired of looking at myself in VOD. I feel like it's such like a 50-50 if I actually look good on the camera, but I feel like this takes some of the 50-50 out of it. How are you doing today, Annie? I hope you're well. Okay, we're gonna do something. Don't tell anybody. Grab a single Stargate radiation containment plate. And that is the Door to Heaven quest. None of the rest of the Stargate parts have quests except for something fucked up. The Chevron and these batteries. But I'm gonna do something immediately. We can leave shaders on for a sec. It's my birthday today, so I'm just chilling. Well, happy birthday, Annie. Everybody wish my number one mod and one of my number one supporters, Annie, a happy birthday. If you're in VOD, I need it. If you're in VOD, wish Annie a happy birthday in the comments, okay? So, we're gonna do some research here. Today we need to do some Stargate Chevrons, and then we'll pick up some other stuff if we can. But here I have the recipe for this. We're missing a couple of things. I think in order to get every single Stargate Chevron, I need 629. And this is the recipe for that. So let's just see, if, out of curiosity, could we craft this? And the answer, as always, is no. So we're missing a couple of things. We're missing Universium, which I have been just waiting for a couple of days. Exquisite Jasper, Magmatter Framebox, and Superdense Magnetohydrodynamically constrained star matter plates. And hello, Orange Creamsicle. I found a crib bug with the plasma mixer. Damn. How are you doing, Creamsicle? Okay. Let's go figure out the easy stuff first. Oh yeah, I also made a new I'm like working on a black hole area. I'm pretty happy with it. It looks pretty clean. It's got a couple of details. It's getting somewhere. And that's what counts. I'll need to work on it though. So let's fix some of this. So Exquisite Jasper. Let's check this out. We've got 308 billion Jasper dust, which I think we're just gonna do this set of recipes. Oh my gosh, hello, Tosh, how's it going, my friend? How are you doing? It's been a minute. I hope you're well. I remember You took a break due to some family stuff, and I'm glad that you're back. How are you, my friend? All right, let's just. I definitely don't need 393k. Catalyst won't craft at all, even though I have everything. Damn. Agelian, thank you for the follow, my friend. Oh my god, just shout out again. Thank you, Tosh, for the sub. I appreciate that a ton. I hope you're well, my man. Are you playing Gregtech again? I saw you were playing some other packs, which I was gonna pop in and say hello, but it's been at some times that are not perfect for me. Okay, what did it say for the output? 131,000. Oh, really? We can just do that. Let's solve this Jasper debacle. Big. How quick does this go, out of curiosity? Not the quickest. Wonder what's going on. Oh, it's getting taken by the shitty ones. Okay. Alright, well, we've got our exquisite Jasper. That was really easy. I'm good. Less than a month away from moving now. Lovely. Is that like a good move, I hope? I've been okay, by the way. I just made a website today, or I finished a website that has all of the new music that I've been working on, all my composition stuff, my content creation stuff. I'm really happy with it. It is Wix, so you're gonna have to, yeah, it is all of that, but it's a thing I'll have to bear with, you know? Alright, where is circuit 4? Will I ever find it? So we've got mag matter frame boxes now, and now this is the trouble child. So check this shit out, chat. We have to open a black hole for 4,500 seconds at UXV. Now there's probably, it's 400% faster than single block machines of the same voltage. So what that means to me is that if we give it enough power, it should be 45. I should be able to do this math in my head, but this is really sad. 4,500 divided by 4. 1,125. And the way the black hole compressor works is that for every second, so we'll hit it 85 seconds, and then we'll hold it for 1,000 seconds beyond. Wow, I don't even know how to calculate this. I guess 1125 minus 85. Thank you, yep. 1040 divided by 30. It's 34 cycles. I guess all we need to know is that 1040 number, right? But yeah, have you been playing much games recently? So we need to make a very specific automation for this. And I think we do need to give this an energy hatch first. UXV. What do we got? Should we give it a 16K? Probably not. So, this has a max parallel of 152. So I'll make a pattern for this. And we're going to do multiply by 152, 9,728. Okay. And then I want to add like a trigger to this. So that way we can block the recipe properly. I'm trying to think about this because I don't want multiple recipes to go at the same time. This is going to get very confusing quick. Hello, Vexiled. How's it going, my friend? Do you know of an adventure multiplayer that's good besides Minecraft? Oh gosh. Multiplayer adventure. I don't even play games no more. I don't know. Chat, does anyone know of a multiplayer adventure? This will be our space-time hatch. Been playing a bit of Terra Firma, Greg, with Wolf and World Map, and had some collapse with playing Peak and Repo. That sounds like fun. How is World Map and Wolf? Or I've never met Wolf, I don't think, but how is World Map doing? Okay, so this just needs a cable and a wireless connector. We'll get two. This is our wireless hub for all of this stuff. 15 channels should be good. And I'm going to spray paint this purple, actually, because it is space-time, so it's like themed, right? Okay, so the way we want this to happen is we insert 152 recipes of this into the black hole, send the black hole seed, wait till we get, I guess we don't even need to wait till low stability, right? Oh, I have an idea. We could spend more space-time if we want to wait until we get the multiple parallels. So we could multiply this twice if we just increase the duration that we run the recipe. Ooh, that seems like a good idea. I'm trying to think. The space-time is nothing, right? Maybe, yeah, maybe we do this. Let's do this. Do cribs have blocking? Because that could be big. Wait a minute. No blocking. Could I turn off the crib? You know, there's a third option. I could just do one recipe at a time and be uber secure about it. Because we only need to make so many of these for the entire game, right? Because we need, let's see, 629 chevrons, which means 5,032 plates. So we just order this recipe one at a time. We don't really need to worry about that. I don't hate that. But then I wouldn't be able to delay it. Okay, wait a minute, yeah. Okay, that's my pattern. We'll put it in an interface, let's just say down here in the middle, right? Pretty good. It's been a lot of fun so far. I didn't play for these past 2 days since I've been playing Peek and Repo with friends. I mean, that sounds like a good time too. I am slowly approaching Stargate, Tosh, and I'm very excited about it. I guess we're very close. It's gonna take fucking forever. Who does this? What crazy person does this type of quest? That's crazy. Okay, throw this in here, turn on blocking mode. This interface will do this. Let's do super chests for now. So I want to store the redstone, the black hole seed, and that's it, actually. Just these two things. And then we can input directly. How many? 38,000. Never mind, we do need a subnet for this. So let's do this, this, and then this is a compressor recipe, which means circuit 20. Yeah, I am incredibly close to stargating. Life is good. Okay. I'm trying to think about this. So I guess we need a drive, first of all. We need to store everything that's not the redstone and the black hole collapser. And then this is going to be, I guess we can do these both as, or no. What am I doing, chat? So this is going to do this. Redstone dust goes in here. So this will be our trigger. And we want this on bidirectional because it needs to block the next recipe from coming in, right? This we're going to do extra or insert only. And this is going to be the black hole collapser. Cool. Hello, Sasanori. How's it going, my friend? How are you? We'll do a general purpose cell for the magnetohydrodynamically constrained star matter plates. That is English. And then we just need to cable this up at that point. I guess this is all good then. Okay, so we need to do some logic now. Because this will, so we'll worry about that last. This goes in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is so complicated the way I'm thinking about this, I think. Let's do, we get one thing that has the black hole seed. And this will always trigger. Maybe I'll do it on this side, actually. And then I guess we can do like an actual bus here for the black hole collapser, maybe. Okay, it's getting jankier and jankier as we go. Controller cover goes here. And we don't want this enabled by default. So what we want to do, send the seed in, wait exactly 85 seconds, and then we turn this on while it has max parallels to pull the magnetohydrodynamically constrained star material plates in, starting the recipe. And then we also turn on this until everything is done, which should be about 1,140 seconds. And then we call it, I guess. I don't know. Oh my gosh, this is so confusing. Hello, Ruby. How's it going? I'm doing good. How about you? Hello, chat as well. I'm doing okay today. I'm having a good day. I played some Valorant with a friend, which I know is bad. It's bad. I should stop playing that game, but I had fun. That's what counts. That's what counts. All right, so we do need a trigger for this. I'm going to do an item detector cover, which will detect if there's that redstone in here. Howdy. Also, happy birthday, Annie. I was driving, so I'm a little late saying it. Hello, Ruby. Thank you for wishing Annie a happy birthday. It's very kind. Okay, when we start this, we'll wait. Ooh, state cells. How could we run out of the bread and butter of my factory? Cheers. Ooh. Doing okay. Been playing a bit of Skyrim and Balatro today. Chad. Clown pilled. I've still not played that game. I do need to get to it one day. So 85 seconds to start the timer, which gives us the max parallels. Then after that, we want to hold this and start the recipe. And this will be 1,000 140 seconds. And I'm gonna do an AND switch right here. With a lever, so I can shut this off early. We're gonna go above first. So I'll do 180, let's do 190. And I'm gonna flick that, and then wireless. Oh gosh, we need a name for this. What's a value? Chat, give me a value. I've been playing so much Balloons TD6 since the release of its roguelike mode. What the heck? Hello, Lyrosphere, how's it going? I might have to get back to balloons. Someone give me a 4-digit number, please. Someone give me the 4-digit number on the back of your credit card. Okay, Tosh said 42. I'm gonna combine the two. 4213, okay? Hello, Slendaway. And we're gonna call this MHDP, magnetohydrodynamically, whatever, plate open or start. Oh, fuck me. MHDP start. Okay. The receiver is gonna go both here do that, as well as here, where it will turn on the space-time to stabilize the motherfucker. Okay, all right, we're getting somewhere, chat. And then, okay, let's say everything goes swimmingly. After all of that time, when the recipe is done, I guess we want to send the black hole collapser into this input bus. I kind of want to hardwire this. Something horrible within me wants to hardwire this. Oh wait, I don't know if I get signal this long. Whatever. Fucking we ball. Insert only. Hit this. Black hole collapser. Okay, and then we need a redstone signal to put the black hole collapser into the input bus. Yes. Okay. Hello, long-time YouTube watcher, first-time stream catcher. Well, welcome to stream. Hello. It's nice to meet you. My name is Nine. And tell me about your Gregtech run. I'm guessing that if you like my content, you're playing a Gregtech run. So please let me know. Okay, how do we get exactly one item to move? Oh my gosh, it's my favorite, isn't it? Oh gosh, I need to rewire this just a little bit. That, insert only. No, not a transposer. What is it called, chat? Oh gosh. It's not a translocator. Oh no. Wait, there's probably one like right here. It is called an item importer. This bad boy. That does that. Okay, and then the last thing is we need to take a condition, which is if the black hole turns off, what we want to end up doing is we need to eject this redstone so it stops causing problems for blocking mode. And I can't think of the best way to do this. Maybe we just do item importer here into a like trash can, drawer, who knows. Little super chest. Fuck it. These are like incredibly expensive, aren't they? Oh no, these are Ivy tier. Oh, that's free. Never mind. And then we just need to do wireless here. Little black hole utility hatch. We'll put that there. And like literally all this does is tell me if the black hole is on or off. And at first I roasted 4 because I thought like, okay, this doesn't really tell me anything that I could not already ascertain by my automation. And then I got humbled when I figured out a different way to do this. And I used it in the end. So 4, if you're out there, 4, I apologize. I was wrong. It's useful. Let's just say I'm Gregging it crazy style. I'm a fellow old pack enjoyer, but I decided to take the plunge and start a Moni Factory hard run to try modern Minecraft, just breaking into IV. Lovely. Really messing with the new angle. Also, this is why I love watching endgamers figure out things so I don't have to later. Okay, MHDP close. Okay, we need another 4-digit number, chat. I need you to go get your mother's credit card out and tell me all the numbers on the front and back, please. First person wins 10 V-Bucks. Okay, Lyra Sphere with the 5019. Is that taken? No. Wait. Why can't I set it, chat? Am I crazy? Yo, wait, what is Spectrum? Is it 9999 max? Oh, it should be 9999. Oh, it is. Is it really a 3-digit number this whole time? No, it's not. What? Chat, does anyone understand? Does anyone understand? Wait, 4999. Oh, maybe it is. 5001. Oh my god, it's 5,000 channels. Okay. We're gonna go 4096 because fuck it. MHDP close. And then we'll receiver right here. I hardly know her. MHDP close. All right, so here's what I want to happen. When this recipe gets inserted into this subnet, immediately we have this bidirectional storage bus with the redstone block the next recipe from coming in, which is what I want. And these plates will be sent to storage, and the black hole seed will be sent directly into the stocking input bus, starting the black hole compressor. Additionally, the closing thing will get sent into here on insert only, so it won't be available to get pulled into this advanced stocking bus. Once 85 seconds passes, so the redstone is triggered here, and 85 seconds pass, we reach the maximum 4 times max parallels on our black hole, which allows us to do 608 recipes at a time, which is exactly how I encoded this, right? We start that, and what that does is immediately it sends a signal to our stocking input bus that it can now suck up items, and it also starts stabilizing the black hole with space-time. Now, I have calculated, and I'm not sure, I might want to double check this. I have calculated that it should take 11,040 seconds. No, 1140 seconds to do one of these recipes, based on the math that it takes 4,500 seconds to do it like this, and the black hole compressor does things 400% faster. Wait, does that mean 5 times faster? Chat, does 400% faster mean it's 5 times as fast? Why do they word it this way? Oh no. Well, either way, if it is quicker than I think it is, I do have this lever that I can use to turn off the automation. And then I guess this will remain chilling until I give it a pulse to send the black hole thingy in. So this is good. We can at least test this with impunity. All I need to do is get a wireless and hook this motherfucker up. Chat, are we like satisfied with this? Does this look like it flies? Because I don't know. I'm feeling like this is like a hard 50-50 on this. 1,000 button on something capped at 999 would be wild. Yeah, that is true. I didn't even think about it. But who does 5,000? That's so weird. 400% faster should be 5 times speed. 400% speed would only be 4 times. Dude, wording. 1% faster, does that mean 1.01? Yeah, I guess, right? Okay, let's just fucking send it. What are these fucking called? Superdense Magnetohydrodynamically constrained star matter plates. And chat, rip our Universium if this fails. Should really find a better wording for this. It's hard though, right? Like, it's hard to figure it out. Spectral components, bro. 38,000 solar light splitters. Splitting my legs for these. Excuse me, sorry. Hello, Vin. How's it going? Dude, it's so I can mog you harder, my friend. How are you doing? We are trying super dense magnetohydrodynamically constrained star matter plates today and just praying to the gods that the automation works. Okay, it's coming through, chat. Okay, so it should start and we shouldn't see any recipe going for the first while. The black hole should be open. Okay, that's good. Black hole is open, no recipe found. So this is going to go for 85 seconds, opening up all the parallels we have. The redstone dust is locked. That's in. Dude, it's looking good. It's looking fucking opportune as hell. Just to triple check, we do have the circuit 20 in here because it's a compression recipe. And then you'll see in the bottom right the stability. We're just waiting till that gets down to 15% or anything under 20% is fine. Also might be capped because that mod has a ton of TPS issues of use and access. I have been using it a lot recently, but it can be like compared to single blocks, recipes made in this multi-run 5 times faster. That would be so helpful, right? That's how I think about it. But we'll find out soon, right? Oh, I'm rubbing my hands like a little fly and hoping that this works. The AND gate might need a signal on all 3 input sides. Yeah, so I did hit it with a screwdriver. So we're actually good. If you like shift right click it with a screwdriver, you can choose what inputs and outputs are actually used. So for example, this is out and these 2 are in. So I did catch that. Good eye though. Okay, so not enough item output space is crazy. Oh shit. Ugh. Ah. No, not like this, bro. All right, please, please, please. Okay, 900 seconds. Okay, this is huge. This is fucking huge. Dude, how could I forget something so simple? Oh my god, that's crazy. So this should just stabilize for the rest, like the duration of the recipe. And because I have this AND gate, I can just turn it off. I keep like looking up here for the camera, but it's right there. They should just adopt ARPG wording convention more of more verse added versus increased. When I say excess, I mean like actually reaching 1,000 different frequencies. Okay, okay, that might be true. I can never visually tell which ones are open and closed on my end gate. Yeah, it's very vibes based. I think because this like channel is fully black, it means that it's out, and then these ones turn like a dark red whenever they're not turned on. Let me show. So like see how all of these are dark red? As soon as I hit this, some of them like turn black, meaning like the redstone connection is just gone. Yeah. That's how I think about it. Why would you need a single in and gate? What? Who is this helping? What? Why does this exist? What? Okay. Anyway, I'm not even worried about it. Still confuses me anyway. You know what? That's totally valid too, right? All right. I mean, like it's going. We have access, and the cool part is I have no fucking clue where my redstone is. So we definitely failed on one account. Oh, yes, because I need to invert the signal that is coming from here. Okay. This should be good. In, out, wireless transmitter. Okay, and then we hit it with the MHTP close. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Does this count as having an item in it? Did I just Bad. I actually have no clue how to reconnect this without having it have problems. Uh, oh my god. We're just causing everything to go wrong. Okay, whatever. I can just turn it off by hand when it's done, and we'll just let it peter out. Maybe we can do a pulse former here. Yeah, there you go. All right, so I need you guys to warn me when we hit 900 seconds, because otherwise, I don't. Does anyone want to do the calculation on spacetime? So here's how it goes. Every 30 seconds that we're stabilizing the black hole, it doubles the amount of spacetime we use, starting with 1 liter per second. And we are running this for 900 seconds, which is 30 times what? I mean, I can't do that math, chat. I can't do that math. Someone do it for me. Pulse former state cell combo wombo solves everything. Vin, a man after my own heart. That is exactly correct. I can also just fix this all right here. How are you doing, by the way? And how is Kat today? Let it peter out like Griffin. Man, there's so many little mechanics they just do not tell you. I did not know how the redstone part worked like that. That is how it works. You're welcome. You learn something new. I just watch other people and they like do shit that I'm like, and then I like implement it in my world. Hello, S'more. 2 to the 30. What? What? What is this any person talking about? I have 2 trillion spacetime. So let me know if it like makes a appreciable dent in that, because if it does, I'm a little scared of that. But other than that, chat, after we get that done, I'm gonna send some Stargate Chevrons to craft, and then we have some other stuff to do. Actually, I'm very excited. There's this whole like loop here. I need 17,000 of these like lossless phonon transfer thingamabobs for some reason or other. Oh yeah, it's this. And I need to do a lot of this. And then I need to do a lot of this, which means I need a lot of this. So we gotta figure out all of this stuff. Every 30 seconds it doubles, and the recipe is 900 seconds, and it doubles 30 times. 1 billion? Really? That seems like a lot. I mean, I guess, right? That's 1/2000th of what I have, though. So I guess I could be okay. 30 billion. Holy Jesus. Holy Jesus, chat. Y'all are scaring me. Okay, well, let's go find something else to do while we wait for that to like peter down. Maybe I'll put like a chat. I'm gonna put an alarm. I hate alarms so much. They remind me of school. Timer. God, what is 500 seconds? 500 seconds is like 10 minutes about. Okay, let's come back in 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Stop saying Peter. Fuck it, that's close enough. Let's go check our job board. Uh, Fix Oakenescence situation. Looks good. Looks good to me. Yep, fix Oakenescence situation. Looks good. Stargate crystals, we did those. I have all 3 Stargate crystals for 2 gates because I'm fucking cool. We can set up the chaos charge gen. We need to charge some batteries. Let's do the batteries. That should be a really easy thing to do right now. LGTM. I am gonna act like I know what that means, even though I don't think I'll ever know what that means. I love this song. Okay. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Azuna, hello, my friend. How has your streams been recently? How are you? My camera is over here. Fucking, I'm turning this shit to dust. You're coming with me, pal. Me after the code review. You know what, actually, chat? Because of y'all, I'm having a great day today. I'm doing it. I'm doing things and stuff. Alright, I did print a hatch for this occasion. We're gonna use... I swear to God, I sent this to craft. Whatever. Fuck me, I guess. I'm gonna craft a 4 million amp UXV wireless energy hatch, and that's gonna set me back 1, 2 billion, no, 100 million, 100 billion, 100 trillion, 4 quadrillion EU per tick. That's double my energy production about. The new cam is very based. Yes, I'm happy with it. I feel a lot better about it, frankly. So I haven't told you why I'm doing this, chat, and I will tell you right now. The reason I'm doing this is because in order to make the Stargate base, you need these artificial universe ME cells. There's a bunch of little things that you need to do. One of the things is, though, these batteries, which are error tier, need to be fully charged in order to work into this recipe, which is some like devious fucking work in my opinion. However, we can do this. We can do it. It's not the worst. We just slap a huge laser on it. Azuna, we need Moon and Vac Freezer. That's a big next step. That's gonna be big. Alright, we're gonna hit this crazy input bus tech. Oh yeah. ULV. Where's the LV bus, man? Where's an LV bus when I need it? There we go. We also need maintenance, which is lame as fuck. Where does maintenance go on this thing? Maybe like here? Okay, big. And then I actually want to make patterns for this because I've been pissed off at something. We need this like draconium, charged draconium blocks, which is the most like, oh, very annoying thing. We need these for chaotic core stuff, which we actually need for gate, which is really funny. So let's pattern this. Is this fucked up, chat? Is this fucked up? I'm not even gonna, I'm not even, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Where's your energy infuser 9? Dude, that's what this is, bro. Where is, it's 13 channels. How many channels are we rocking right now? 29. Dude, this is egregious what I'm doing over here. Please, someone needs to stop me. Oh shit, will it try to put stuff in the hopper? Alright, wait. Maybe that's actually not locked. UXP hopper tag. You're like days away from Stargate? Yes, I am, in fact. Like a week or two away in Universium waiting. I didn't know I was supposed to watch the stream too. Damn. Uh, Getting roasted. Also, has anyone heard from Potato? I haven't heard from him in a while. I hope he's doing well. Random potato, not recursive potato. All right, let's make this recipe here. Draconium charge block. Yoink, yoink. Locked in. Okay, cool. That works. It's charging with its 0 RF. Big. Okay, my alarm should be going off any minute now. Let's go check on it. He's on personal time off, coming back tomorrow. Wow, that is very good timing. Okay, we're like 100 seconds away. Wonder what this is doing to our space-time. Nothing. Let's just chuck that in for now, see how that does. That is so fucking slow. That makes me so angry. This is a 4096. Oh my god, and it stays in the input bus? Why does it do that? Why does it do that? Stop. No. No. How do I get it on the input bus, chat? Oh my gosh. Who designed this multi-block? How do you get things out of an input bus? We could do some like janky IO port shit. I don't like this. Maybe export bus? Wait. Subnetting. Filter conduit can extract out of the. Are we sure? That doesn't even work. Wait. Okay, it works. Okay, I'm just tweaking out. I'm tweaking out, chat. Okay, my timer went off. Let's go worry about this in a second. So we can stare at this for a minute. Okay, recipe's off. I pop this. And then I do need to pop the black hole thing in, and this would just be like a pulse. And that should turn off the black hole, turning that back on. Okay, this is good. This is good. All we need to do is now attach a cable to mainnet. This is my best work. Big chat. That's huge. All right, so we do need to reset this right here. And I'm gonna put this at 915 seconds. Does that sound right to you? I'm gonna flick that, and I think everything's gonna be okay. Let's let this go and do its thing on its own. Fucking send it, full send it. Get this man some chamomile tea. What do I need tea for? Are you telling me to relax, man? Damn. Okay. Let's get a filter. Put one of them in here. I think we insert the draconium block. No, it's charging in my inventory. Stop, please. No, stop. Oh no. Okay. NEI save me. There we go. There we go. Does it work now? That's what we need to know. I laugh because I've been there. I'm having a great time. I'm doing great. Your words, not mine. Okay. So that should be attached to the subnet now. We should see this charged draconium block go away any second now. Okay. We can double check with this pattern here again. And I don't think that this works the way that I think it does. So how do we get, maybe we just put it in a chest adjacent and then extract from? Hmm. I'm gonna employ my friend, the limited item conduit here. We're gonna do a single one of these blocks. Insert on black. Or this, always active. Okay, that works. Oh, but then as soon as the second one comes in, oh, I guess that's fine, because then they never stack. You know what, chat? If it works, it works. Hello, Zhu. How's it going, my friend? Player interface chart. Dude, that's kind of huge. All right. The second thing we need to do, UXV. Here's our 4 fucking million amp wireless energy hatch. Pop that bad boy in there. Still only going 10% at a time. And let's get our 2 batteries over here. Did it extract my battery? Okay, no, we're good. And then I'm going to do, I guess it doesn't really matter. I can just leave it here, but I guess I could extract this here. 1% at a time, okay? That's slow, but it's not bad. I love playing nightly and have game crashes every time I open an infusion recipe. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have those too. Check this out. I would recommend like 963. I think that has it fixed. I think 963 is really stable generally, but okay, that's not bad. We're just gonna eat all of our power. I don't know how much power that is. One, two, 3 billion, trillion, quadrillion, 9 quintillion, which is like a small thousandth of what we actually have. All right, that's fine. That's fine. G2 is so shit. Is that Valorant? Okay, I think we've solved the battery charging. I already passed the exotic catalyst because we almost ran into zero on this, and that was going to be a problem. I guess I can show you my solution for it. And then we need to do the lossless phonon stuff, which I will do in a sec. Okay. Here's what I did. I have been sleeping on a piece of tech for a long while, and I wish I knew this, but I think it was on like Orange Creamsicle stream. I saw a machine controller cover on a stalking hatch, and I didn't know you could do this. But basically, I have this so that way, anytime we're under 100 billion exotic catalyst, it turns on the stalking input hatch and calls this recipe. I did not know this, and it's really helpful, right? Because then, if I ever need more than 100 billion at a time, which I shouldn't, the like the transcendent plasma mixer can still run, right? I can still put recipes in the crib and have it run the recipes. It's just like this one thing, which is really cool. Vin did not know this as well, and I'm glad I mentioned it now. But yeah, this is my solution, and it just turns on every once in a while when it needs to. At least I can rest now knowing that a game can put up a fight even if it's G2 worst state. Damn. Is this Valorant? League. Oh gosh, League. Oh gosh, League. All right, so there are some components that I can make really early on. Let's see. I do want to make this chevron. This would cost four like smaller chevrons, and I want to make one upgrade. So we can craft a total of 7 Stargate chevrons. How bad is that? Magmatter rod. Okay, we're actually doing really well. Rest in peace, my Pacific brothers. And if anything, we're going positive on spacetime, so I actually think we're doing really well. This is good. Let's get those magmatter rods. Oh yes, I'm definitely gonna lathe this at UMV, taking 24.5 seconds and giving me 2 small piles of magmatter dust. I hate the lathe so much. My unbridled hate towards the lathe is unmatched, I think. Would have loved that stalking hatch machine controller cover. Holy shit, you're so right, Vin. That would be really good for early DTPF automation. I didn't even think about that. Because instead of like doing level emitting, well, I guess you would still need to level emit, but it would be so much easier to control the logic behind it. Damn. Smart. Okay, we got that. And we need lossless phonon stuff for this, so I might as well go and upgrade our lossless phonon. Honestly, you can hold black hole for pretty long. It's like 0.5% of your spacetime. Okay, that's good. The new camera angle is so I don't embarrass myself. I kept checking into VOD, right? And I would look at VOD and I would see myself going like directly into the screen. I mean, my mouth wasn't open, but like I would be like staring at the screen like. But this is a little easier for me to like, this is a little more chill for me to manage. I look a little better from this angle, All right, let's go figure out what's going on with lossless phonon transfer medium. So this can't change, but we can fix our saturated phononic crystal solution. And instead of using these shitty copper nanites, six-phase copper nanites in dilithium, we can use some of these free-ass dusts. But the problem is it makes it a loop. You need the phonon transfer medium to make the transfer medium. So we need to like do either like batch craft a whole thing out or make an automation. I think I'm going to batch craft it, but we'll see how this goes. It's a different angle to C9 mewing. Yeah, exactly. Peak locked in form. A bit of a higher angle would be better. Yep, this is your higher angle you get. Oh. Actually, I think I like it how it is. My benzene setup will totally support the power needs. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, look away, chat. Don't look at the biblically accurate gorge. Okay, saturated phononic crystal solution. We're gonna fix this recipe to use this one. Can we just call this? Of course not. Why would we ever be able to do that? That would be too easy, chat. That would be too easy. I sense some problems in my future, right? Because I need to loop this. Oh, God. So annoying. Can we passive it, maybe? That feels like the worst idea. Wait a minute. I actually have an idea. I can keep this on auto crafting, right? I can keep this shitty recipe. And what I'll do instead is I will have it passive on my command. Okay, let's look at this. What is this recipe? Stocking input, all this shit. Circuit 2. And some of this. Okay. Hello, Exploit. How's it going, my friend? Cheers. Oh, we got some water. Cheers. Gorge does not like shaders. It is one of the biggest travesties known to man. If Gorge could see shaders, like, we would be in utopia already. How are you? How is your Gregtech New Horizons playthrough going, Exploit? How are you doing? Walter. We need to fix the Gorge. Alright, Eternity. We can do block to dust. Of course, it's an LV recipe, because that makes sense. And then Shirobon dust. I'm surprised we don't have access to this recipe yet. Interesting. Did they change the lossless stuff? I don't remember it being a loop. There's like it's not necessarily a loop, but there is an upgraded version which can be a loop. And it skips me doing a bunch of bullshit. So I'm going to do it because it'll make me happier. Okay, we throw it in there. Shearboying dust. Eternity dust. I like the look of Eternity dust. And we can fix our phononic seed crystal recipe to something jankier. I think I on-demand this high key. We don't have any of this. Let me chuck some of this in to start the loop. See, this is how horrible it is to make this recipe. It's like 6-phased copper which is this horrible DTPF recipe that takes everything. It was shader related, yeah. Maybe it's not in 2.7.3. I can't find it. That sounds like a Skrill issue. But yeah, I think it's a nightly thing. Game devs, when they run out of names for late game mats, they name things after time-based words. I don't mind infinity and eternity, although I feel like infinity should be like the last material that you use, right? Okay. Copper nanites. I don't play GTNH, but I thought about it. I'm thinking about, or I'm playing Star Technology with a friend. That's lovely. I might give Star Technology a try, maybe. I don't know. It's entirely possible that that happens at some point in time. That's what I'll say, for the record. All right, because we have 4 million to start the loop. Let's just divide by half. This makes infinite lossless phonon stuff, which turns back into saturated phononic crystal solution. Okay. So I need to figure out the ratio or the amount of saturated phononic crystal solution I need to make in order to get, oh, I guess that's a really easy conversion then, because we just need about 1 billion lossless phonon transfer mediums. We need 4 billion of the crystal solution. So basically what I will do is I'll keep spamming this recipe on Autocraft until we accrue exactly 4 billion saturated phononic crystal solution. And then I will go fuck myself. To be fair, in idle games, it's usually infinity to eternity. Star Trek is cool, but I have never been a fan of Create. I love Create. Create is good. Hand on head, are we cooked? I gotta go, but I hope you have a good stream. Thank you for stopping by, Exploit. I really appreciate that. And I hope you're well, and thank you, yeah. Thank you again. I hope your experience goes well in Star Technologies. Alright, here's what we do. Uh, 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 saturated phononic crystal, wait. We've got saturated phononic crystal, bro. Oh. Okay, wait, pause. Lock in. We need mag matter rounds. Okay. Do I have a round? Oh gosh. Do I have a round mold, chat? Oh, praise be. Do I make 262,000 at once? Yes. Clueless. Still haven't set up nitrobenzene. I can hear Andy wailing at me from here. Come on, it's Andy's birthday. You gotta set that up now. Today's the day. Hello, Fingerdash. How are you doing, my friend? All right, this is much better turnout. Are we UXVing? Okay, we are UXVing. I feel like I want to make more autoclaves, but I don't want to set them up. So what should be happening is these should be getting used to make more saturated phononic crystal solution, but I don't see that happening. Also, yes, let's go. Our MHDSCM dense plate automation works. Let's go. Big. 12, 16 out of like 4 or 5,000. Big. So why aren't you on 50K Eternal? Oh, because I forgot to crank the heat. So this needs to be at 100, I think. Which puts this at... That's a really high heat, isn't it? 3,000, no. 35,000? Oh, well, it's working. What heat is that? 35K? Huh. Hmm. Huh. Well, it's sort of working. Let's do that, and then Shurabon dust. Let's just say like 1 milli. And 1 milli of you. Looks good to me. I'm just gonna let that run. And hopefully that catches up the way I need it to. Yeah, I think that's it, really. Every 80 seconds we'll get our little 840,000. Oh my gosh. Is there a way to speed this up? 16 liters per 5 seconds. 160 per 5 seconds is not bad. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Any tips for Flatline? I just got the platinum part of it set up for the first time, but the rest of it is looking a lot more complicated. So what I would recommend, make sure I would make a proxy pattern for LCRs. If you don't know what a proxy pattern is, I can show you. A proxy pattern is a little piece of paper or anything else. Let's do this for chat to see. We're gonna call this LCR proxy, and I just encode this. I'll go L large chemical reactor. Go here, and I'll pin this, a maintenance hatch, PTFE casing, cupronickel coil, and I'll leave it as is. And then what I'll do, I'll put this LCR proxy pattern in here and make a pattern for the larger LCR and encode that and put that into a dual interface that faces nothing. And then whenever I want multiple LCRs, I just hit this. It crafts all the parts of it that need to be crafted, and then I just cancel that at my own will, and then I have 20 LCRs. So that is my one tip for pre-Flatline. But yeah, just take your time with it. Go one little piece at a time and do your best. It's a not a very easy thing to, like, the Flatline is definitely the biggest line of the entire pack in my opinion. And hello, Poco. Did your camera get tired from looking at you from the front? I got tired of looking at me from the front. Not gonna lie. How are you doing, Poco? Okay, we got our first filled battery. That's big. It decided that it didn't want to get extracted. Okay, there we go. I don't know, I can post this link, but Cobra 5's flowchart helps. The link, I can see the link. If people can't see the link, let me just copy and paste this from Vin. I'm gonna hit the red dot, I'll never find someday. Okay, chat, I've only been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes, but you're like kind of blowing through everything that I wanted to. Let's see if we can do some chevrons. I'm assuming we can't. And the reason I'm assuming that is because I'm assuming that we need to wait until the loop is over. Oh, we can! Everybody rejoice. Okay. How many chevrons do I want? We want 3 chevrons for the Stargate controller. Can we do the RF power unit? Oh, this doesn't even need chevrons. This just needs plates and shit. Let's also focus this as well. Chaotic capacitor bank, stellar energy siphon casings. Yeah. And then, yeah, actually, I think that's fine. Let's do exactly 3 for now. I mean, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Let's hit 20, fuck it, 20 at a time. Chat, these are tiny recipes, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared of Stargate, but if you hit it out piecemeal, it's like, it's actually not that bad. Um, that's either not good or hmm, hmm. Well, I'm just gonna let that figure itself out. Whatever. Another thing we can do is do artificial universe cell, which we can just make a space assembler recipe for and like send it, I think, at this point. Nothing here really scares me. I just need two of them, so. Damn, that's going to save a lot of time ordering individual LCR parts. I have it running off a battery buffer, and I'm hand delivering batteries to right now because I ran out of platinum for wires. Oh no, that's crazy. Don't do that to me, bro. There's literally a charged battery in the ME system. Crazy work. Probably some metadata bullshit. UXV. Yeah, I don't have any UXV. Where is any UXV coming from? I'm actually very confused about that. Yeah. Did I not any UX? Wait. No, what? What do you need this for? Mag Matter Nanites. Oh, a normal Kanye song. The encoding of random recipes with paper sheets seems so powerful for parallelization. Yeah, it's really nice. Hollow Wings put me onto it initially. It's just a really good strategy, especially for like the really big, complicated multis like the antimatter stuff. This is a huge thing, and I need like a lot of these. Like I have five of them. So just being able to encode all of those things into one like piece of paper and just press next and go, that's really nice. Oh, UXV circuit. One at a time is fine. Alrighty. And I think that's good. Artificial universe cell. Send it. It's doing more phononic shit, isn't it? Oh god, maybe I should just wait. Oh, I feel kind of bad. That's okay. 6-phase copper nanites, dude, I'll be damned. 2.6 per second, that's not horrifying. You have everything for Stargate raw material wise. So, okay. The reason that this takes so long is because I'm still missing something raw material wise. I am missing. Okay, we still have our energy. I was really scared for a second. I am missing something called Universium, which you can only get from Eye of Harmony. What the fuck is this song? Is that like a good what the fuck is this song? Because this song is banging. This is Chibo Mato. This is Moonchild. So this slow ass thing is the only way you get Universium, and it makes 2,358 liters per second. And it requires, like, to get Stargate, you need about 2 billion of this, and to get two Stargates, you need like 2.5, 2.8, something rather. So it's just a whole lot of waiting for this. And this is one of like the most hated parts of Endgame by like pretty much everyone. Nobody likes waiting around for Universium. It's pretty vulgar experience generally. I have no clue what the song was prior, so I apologize. Okay. Dude, I think we're good. I'm like happy with that, frankly. we can work towards one more thing today, which are these ridiculously large capacitors. I'm going to make a pattern for this, and we're going to put it on one of those crafting tables. The Kanye song was Ghost Town, I want to say. Do I even, please tell me that there is a free, yes, there we go. I think that's fine. Let's see what we're missing for 4 of these. The answer is nothing. Should I be mildly perturbed, or should I just fucking full send it? I think I just full fucking send it, Chad. And watch, I'm gonna see phononic crystal solute. Oh my god. Spare me from the phonons, bro. 12 fucking million. What? I need to go check on this. It's my lathe again, isn't it? It's the fucking lathe. Oh yeah, baby. It's making nether star rods? Excuse me? Radox polymer. How are you this slow? Oh, I mean, you only have UMV wireless energy hatches, to be fair. This is a UEV recipe. Okay. Do I have UXV wireless? Yeah, I do. Here's what we're gonna do, because I'm fucking lazy. 5,000 rods per second. How are you still going? Okay, we want to edit replace whitelist the UMV energy hatch. We want to replace it with UXV energy hatches. Everyone off? Nope. There we go. That's twice as fast. Fuck it. That's also only twice as fast, which kind of pisses me off because I thought I would be taking advantage of parallels. But apparently this only has 64 parallels, so I guess I can go fuck myself. 8 parallel per pipe casing tier. And we're using the max tier. Oh, damn. Okay, let me roll up. Curious 9, how many hours are you in, and what's your plans after Stargate? This is the legendary question that everybody wants to know about. Let me lock in. So currently, I am at 1744 hours, and Leaf has 405. So combined, that puts us at 2,150 hours about, which is pretty good for a Stargate, I'd say. I would say though, because Leaf left at like IV around, and he did a lot of open computer stuff, so that was his hours. I think I'm gonna call this a single player gate because I have done like 90% of the content alone at this point, and I think I deserve a single player gate. No hate to Leaf. I do love my boy Leaf, but I do think this is my gate. And my plans for afterward is I'm gonna take a little break. I'll do like a review video on what I think about Gregtech New Horizons. Spoilers. I kind of like it. And then I will probably play Nomi Factory CEU, or if Silksong comes out in a timely manner, I do want to pivot to that because I do really love. I love Hollow Knight, and I think I could have a really fun time with Silksong. So I'll probably do that. And then once 2.9 comes out, I will do another run with some type of challenge involved. Likely Garden of Grind. Um, if not Garden of Grind, I'll come up with something funny. Gotta finish Hollow Knight base game soon. That would I really enjoy your Hollow Knight streams, Vin. I need those back. They're so good. And no, actually, I will not be doing Twist. I am not a Twist enjoyer. I'm an average vanilla Gregtech New Horizons That's how I am. That's how I feel. Ooh, we got one of our ridiculously large capacitors. So that's another quest. Let's go get scenic about it, right? Everything really doesn't take that much time to do anymore. Honestly, like we've prepared ourselves really well for Gate. Our infrastructure is really good. The only thing we wait on, like I unironically, is pretty much um Universium at this point. 17 chevrons, probably taking an hour to finish. It takes 2 hours for these 125,000 second recipes to get through my AAL array over here, which is actually really good. It takes 7,000 some seconds for one piece to make it from slice 1 to slice 16, which is actually pretty huge. So this 168 core, like AAL, gay AAL is like pretty good. It's pretty good. Stupid question. Are you getting one or two gates? I'm 100% going for two gates. I know the Stargate rules for 2.7 um, mean that you don't need two gates, but I think that's really lame, personally. No offense to people who do it. It's just not how I'd like to play. Um, yeah, that's my thing. Are you patenting gay AL? Dude, yes, I'm patenting gay AL. Of course. And yes, Azuna, I am doing two Stargates. I'll show you what my plans are for this. Um, so I've made like I'm starting work on a what is in Tron in the end of the movie when people when they make it to like the gate and they need Sam or Kevin Flynn's disc or whatever his name is. Dude, how do I not know this? So I'm working on like a portal to the overworld, and that is going to be the last thing you see of me is I'll exit the grid through this portal to the overworld, and that's my plan. So I need to do like I'll probably have a couple of build streams as I wait for Universian, but I will show you. This is what the little basement looks like that I made, and then I'm working on the arcade upstairs behind the hidden door. Dude, I have not seen grass or the overworld in so long. This is crazy. But spoilers, I guess. Yeah, the rules are like that. Full offense for people who only do one gate. Don't be friendly. Damn. Don't be friendly is crazy. Oh yeah, Vin, if you're checking out my website, you should check out I made two like video game inspired tracks that almost remind me of that video game that like the soundtrack of the game that Cat is playing. Very like cinematic video gamey boss fighty music. There's Desecrate and there's Breach. And I'm very, very proud of those. Yeah, Expedition 33. I like got a new drum library and shit. Yeah, they're under my music production tab in my website. Okay. Uh, I'm like having a good time, unironically. So I might just like hang out for a bit. Let's like find some other stuff to do. And I'm having a really great night with y'all. So I appreciate everyone coming out and making my life just a little bit better every day. I really it means a lot to me, and you guys should know it. But here's that. Let's put this power unit pattern down. Yeah, basically we just sit around and wait. Let's go do some campus beautification. Desecrate and Breach, the two of the same album cover. Those are I'm very proud of those. Seraphim is also new, but yeah. What did I want to work on? I did want to clean up this room. We might need to do some spring cleaning on chat. On God. we're this place has needed a lobotomy for like so long, and I think today's the day. Those drums sound real nice. Yeah, it's like a well, it's not really expensive, but it's a fairly expensive plugin that I was very happy with. It's called Damage 2. I wonder if I need mutagen for anything. Do I do anything with mutagen anymore, chat? Raw crystal chips, which I don't really make, because I just do cell. What is that shit called? You know what I'm talking about. The Twist quest book should be downloadable already, right? I don't think Aditya has released it publicly yet. I don't think he has either. I haven't seen him in a while. I think he's taking like a well-earned break ever since the ye old ban. That was some crazy work, honestly. I don't know how to feel about that one. Are you going to reach the point where copying and pasting arrays of machines becomes less optimal than waiting for the machine for the final gate itself? Sort of. Much less than other people. So a lot of other people have tick per second concerns. Like the biggest problem in endgame for most people is their ticks per second, which Minecraft runs at 20 ticks per second, becomes low enough that they start simulating at a slower speed than real time. And when that starts to happen, like when you add machines and your ticks per second goes under 20, then you're slowing your like pattern down and your entire server down, and it's really bad. So currently, I'm at 30 milliseconds per tick, which is a totally different measurement. If you're at 50 MSBT, you can run a 20 millisecond per tick or 20 tick per second server well. If you are over 50 MSBT, it takes more than 50 milliseconds to calculate one tick. Your server is running slower than real time. And so people get to this point where they run their AALs and they have so many advanced assembly lines are one of the worst. That's about like 30% of the tick time of most endgame bases, like these bad boys, because of how they're programmed or whatever. You get to a certain point where making more AALs is actually, it slows your simulation more than you're actually helping yourself by crafting more stuff. I am not nearly at that point. My MSBT is 30. It takes 30 milliseconds to calculate one tick, so I'm well under 20 TPS. And I think this is the highest TPS base I probably have ever seen, and it's because I'm local hosting it. So I'm very happy with that. And I can just like print out more infrastructure, but I don't really want to at this point. I'd rather just like wait around, rest on my laurels. What is going on here? I should probably move that glass recipe. Let's go check on this. What are you trying to make? Oh, TFFT storage blocks. What the helly? Okay, let's move a pattern here. His base is 1 gate per day. Are we talking about Aditya with the twist base? Because yeah, that's like at that point, that's just twist. Twist just like that, bro. What's your favorite tip for avoiding bad TPS9? Do a 24-hour stream. Get $2,000. Buy a Ryzen 9800X3D CPU and run that shit. Trust. It'll work. Talking about average Gregtech players base. Okay. For TPS, subnet. Learn subnetting early. The more you subnet, the better your life is going to be. Mostly because subnetting allows the AE system to break up crafts or stuff into multiple different like calculations. Instead of having one huge network, which is one big calculation, having a bunch of smaller subnets is actually beneficial for processing. Another thing that you'll want to do is multiply your patterns, actually. If you have really small patterns, AE2 can only insert one pattern per tick per like pattern accepting machine or whatever. If your patterns are tiny, it's gonna cause a lot of lag. Speaking of which, I should definitely multiply these motherfuckers out, right? Is there anything that I don't want to get multiplied? No, we definitely should be multiplying this. Okay, I think we're gonna ban this little dude, because that looks like a bot. Bad example, crib. Actually, it does affect cribs too, and it also affects your recipe calculation time within cribs if your recipes are not multiplied. These used to be in the thousands of like wires at a time, and my recipe calcs were like a minute to do the calculation. It's terrible. Hello, Saturn, by the way. How's it going? There is a block that auto multiplies patterns, but I do not trust that with anything. Do not use that block. It's the pattern optimization matrix. And you are better off just like taking a gun and shooting yourself in the foot, honestly. Where is this thing? This thing. Do not use this. You will optimize the wrong patterns and you will regret living. Unless you're like really, really ahead of time, you go in and you make sure that every single interface that you don't want to have optimized, you click this thing to disallow pattern optimization. So for example, this, which needs a very specific amount of items to be put in per recipe cycle, if I didn't have this clicked and I did the pattern optimizer, it is very likely that I would fuck up this automation and pretty much every other automation that is like this. So Vin just pointed out a very big one, which is regular assembly lines, which you'll need a couple of for a while. I don't think I need any regular assembly lines anymore, which reminds me that I should probably move recipes like this, but like, yeah, fuck it, we'll do that. Exactly. So yeah, I do not recommend that thing at all. Do not fuck with it. Low key throw. Vin, thank you for popping in today. I mean, I gotta say, I really appreciate it. You chatting it up and just like chilling. I really appreciate your presence. Thank you for popping in. And everyone else, I am very happy today that I get to speak with all of you and just hang out and have a good time. That's just like one of the favorite parts of streaming or being online at all, in my opinion. So I really appreciate that. And I hope you guys all know that. It's very important to me that you know it. Okay, we see an artificial universe cell crafting. I don't see nothing happening though. It should have went through, ideally. So the recipe is in. Do we need some type of non-consumable to rock it? No, there's no NCs. I wonder if it has to do with the Mega Ultimate battery not being happy. Let me return all manually stored items. Cancel this. Oh shit, it's not like fully charged. What the heck? Sorry for the loud noises. I don't know what loud noise is, but should be all good. Let me undo that. Yeah, why is that not charging? Is it like too big of a packet to accept or something? That doesn't make any sense. And this one isn't fully charging either. What is this throw shit? Come on, please. Oh no. Do I put it in a battery buffer? Wait. What if I give it a smaller laser? What is the smallest wireless energy hatch I have? Probably like a UMV regular. $36,854,7,807. Okay, I think that charged it. I feel like that changed something. So I think we're good now. I need to re-encode the pattern though. I honestly lurk in Cat stream a lot. Yeah, I love Cat and Vin's stream. It's a very wonderful stream. If I have multiple circuits in an LCR, is there a way to have it prioritize one or the other when it has ingredients for both? Yes, it is a pain in the ass to figure it out though. I don't know if I could tell you a rule off the top of my head that would work for it. So what I would say is experiment with placements within the bus of your circuits and see what happens. Um, that's what I'll say for now. Good luck, soldier. If I have multiple, it's insane the amount of things you get done by just streaming 2 hours every something days. Yeah, that's true. I have been very efficient. Dude, this battery just doesn't want to craft, bro. What am I missing, chat? What if I re-encode from the beginning? Let's try it like this. Missing 1 mega ultimate battery. So it's just like unhappy with me. And I don't know why. Wait, chat. Do I need to charge the big boys? Wait. Wait. Oh, fuck me, dude. Oh. Oh my god. I hope that wasn't too loud. I just smashed my mic arm. Oh my gosh. I charged the wrong batteries. And why is it green? Oh my god. That's so fucked up. I almost want to like just command it into my inventory. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. I'll do it again. Hello, Jess. How's it going? The side cam is so that way I can lock in. I feel like it looks better, so I'm happier with it. I just did... That's crazy. Why does it turn green when it charges? I am going to kiss a dev on the mouth if this continues. Well, it's so fucked up. I can't even start, bro. Oh, we also want something. One sec. We want to do the Stargate controller, which needs 17 plates, and we're crafting plates. All right. Stargate plate. Let's send the 17 into the AL subnet while that's crafting. It shouldn't be too bad, honestly, other than the phonon bullshit. Slutty. No, slurry. Let's do more of these. Just saw that the batteries both being green is a pretty funny mistake. Hello, Arden. How's it going? Oh, we've got a little dink water. Cheers. A2NBT, my beloved. Dude, I am going to go see a dev about this. That's so crazy, dude. Why is it green? All right, anything else we can knock out before we pop off for the night? I think we're good. We got our phonon stuff. I'm going to keep crafting that out as we go. I'm pretty happy. Hello, Invincible RL. Hey, Nine, I'm roughly at the same point in the pack as you. Do you have any issues keeping up with germanium cost? And the answer is yes. I had so many issues keeping up with germanium cost. This shit is so annoying. It is the worst. Fuck that shit, bro. Yeah. Germanium is used for everything. So I'll tell you my solution in a sec. So germanium, dust specifically, is used to make abyssal alloy and quantum, both of which are really big. You need a ton of this shit for like tesseracts and other stuff. I think Hypogen needs quantum or something. And you also need it for quark gluon plasma, which I kept running out of. This is actually, I do want to show you guys this is my quark gluon plasma automation. It's the whole thing. I'm really proud of it. It's very quick. It does the job. But anyway, the way I solved it is, so to make germanium, there is a secret fucked up alloy blast smelter recipe using purified sphalerite. And the way I'm doing this is I actually have my integrated ore factory that's set to macerate ore wash sift, and I have it set up with all of these things that I want the pure ores of. So there's pyrite, zinc, molybdenum, and sphalerite, and their end variations that you get from space mining, like space thingy. And I just basically have the dusts on autocraft, and because I level maintain mostly everything, that works for me. And you just need to make sure that there's a location on your ore processing subnet to take these purified ores and hold them. I did say, I think Ultra Prodigy made a PR for a germanium B, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, I autocraft them, and you just make sure that you set up these ores early on to do this, and it's pretty helpful. But yeah, I didn't know you could do the IOF thing until recently, that if you wanted sifted ore, you can just chuck that thing in your whatever sifter, or sorry, if you want purified ore, you just chuck it in your sifter subnet. Alloy blast smelter might be hated. Yo, check this shit out, Saturn. You ain't seen nothing yet. Level maintainers are okay with lag. I remember crafting cards, I think, are terrible. I got fed up with these stupid ABSs, so actually I have 6 times, I think this is 6 times 9 at 2 trillion EU per tick each. So that's that. Yeah. So I have 5 over there, and then I have 5 more in my original area. Don't even, yeah, like don't even, I don't fuck around with this. But yes, I think that's everything. Thank you for the question. I hope you're well tonight, and thank you for the first time chat. That's very lovely. I think I'm going to call it for today. We've got pretty much everything we want. I'm just gonna start, I'm gonna like babysit the phononics shit. It's gonna take a while, I guess, because we're out of saturated with a lossless photon. Oh, we can just make a little bit to supplement. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. All right, big. Anyway, thank you all for popping in today. Thank you, Saturn. Thank you, Annie. And also, everybody, again, please wish my mod and our friend, Annie, a happy birthday today. We all hope that they're doing well. And yeah, congratulations on making it this far. Let's go find somebody to raid. And yeah. Chill ass and Antonio Carlos Jobim song to like outro to. Who we got playing? We got Exa, we got Digimon, and we've got, okay, so we got Russian, and we got, okay, this is our English stream here. I'm gonna start this raid. So, you know what I normally say. Be kind to yourself and others, and do the best that you can, whatever that may be. And it will be enough, I promise. And just keep on chugging. If you throw enough darts, something's gonna hit, I promise. And with all that said, let's go hit this raid, y'all. Peace.